Let's get ready to
Triple fight!
What the hell is even that?
That is one big pilot.
For a modern gaming audience.
Why are you running?
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
We're communists.
Woke.
Would you please get your politics out of my comic books? I'm like, what comic books are you reading?
I'm cured! Praise God!
He vatored!
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Give me the meat and give it to me raw.
For a modern gaming audience.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
Welcome to Nerd Wars. Sorry about that. Welcome to Nerd Wars.
Please clap.
Welcome. I can't keep up. Oh, it just keeps welcome. You'll love to see it. Absolute pleasure to have you all here today. I've been going through Japanese Twitter, so I'm in a good mood. How you doing, Badger?
I need to look through Japanese Twitter, so I'll be in a good mood. It's just a better place.
Ooh, woo. Yes, and if you would all like to be in a better place, don't forget on Saturdays we do anime and gaming streams.
Anime.
I imagine I will have plenty of Japanese posts and whatnot. I love they're doing what I'm doing. America's like, wait, you haven't seen Predator yet? What the fuck, bro? And I keep seeing that. I just saw one and someone just bought like 10 movies. He like put them all out, took the pictures, and it's so beautiful. And as we talked about yesterday, they have been teaching, this gone full circle, and now they are teaching me about American culture, which we actually have an update on the Coca-Cola and peanuts situation. But first, Chad, how you doing? Have you hit that thumbs up? And have you canceled Disney Plus yet? Graph
Disney
for
Plus.
For fuck's sake. Hashtag cancel Disney
Plus. There we go. You got 3 different versions of it.
Like them are fighting words around here. Just throwing it out there. It was one of the early ones you guys had me watch. I gave it a 9. Honestly, I should probably lower it to like an 8.75. But I feel like if I watched it again, I'd keep it at a 9. Yeah,
That's great.
But you know, it's like it was the early in the grading system, so you know, adjustments have to be made. All right. We got to get going because I have too many Japanese posts we have to get through first because we're having fun. Ooh woo. So updates on the peanuts and the Coke.
Wow.
They're selling out of peanuts because they're all the Japanese people are trying peanuts and Coke now.
I love this.
It makes me so happy. Also, they've been doing a lot of barbecue. So a lot of like places have been strangely running out of like the various barbecue cuts.
Bro, let's learn barbecue from Texans, and then we'll just move to Japan. And we'll be barbecue gods to them.
Yeah, no, I want to franchise a Buc-ee's there.
Oh.
It'll be, the greatest like gas station in the world. Ooh, wait, bro, are you saying for the peanuts and Coke?
Or is he saying, ew, woo? I don't know.
Woo, indeed. All right, now this one goes a little deep, okay? Also a little replacement theory. So, literally, we are about to follow a white rabbit down a rabbit hole. Also, I highlighted this and I went, of course, Hayden's following this account.
Of course.
Down one rabbit hole, over to a math rabbit hole. Okay. Oh wait, no. Why did it not auto translate?
Aw.
No, X. Oh, yes. Nuts in my Coke. Thank you. The left wing often tells us patriots Japan is the world's pariah. This is critical theory. I just talked about it in my Reloaded video. It's about saying
heard that either.
Colonizers bad. Yeah. While feeling saddened, I've claimed to believe that there are people overseas who like Japan too. Thanks to X, where I can now chat with people around the world, I've come to feel that a great many folks hold Japan dear with genuine fineness. I've literally been binging Evangelion the last like 8 hours. Yes. Math. In white countries, the leftists say that white people is the world's pariah. They say that everyone blames us for everything. They say white people don't deserve to exist. Yes, we all lived through BLM. And then if white people didn't exist, we wouldn't be able to interact like this right now. What I've got in my hands right now is Steve Jobs' iPhone, Elon's X. There are tons of other examples. A world without white people would be a lonely place. And then that one blew up. And this whole, basically, Japanese didn't know that they were considered white adjacent. We've had to explain to them that they count as white people and that, oh yeah, it turns out the way they're attacking you with all this critical theory bullshit is the same way they're attacking us. And they're replacing you with the exact same people. It's literally like the cavalry just arrived. Like, oh, like it's out of nowhere. Like, it's even bigger than just like Gandalf, like, because that was like all planned. This was like, we looked over a wall and we're like, there's a whole nother army of people just like us over there to fight alongside us.
I need Jesse Lee Peterson to interview some Japanese people. Like, tell me what you love about white people.
Yeah, come on, Hodge twins, get on it. Also,
fuck, Hodge twins.
Hey, there's some characters. All right, moving along. Not trying to be snarky or anything. It's just a genuine, innocent question. Why do you Americans hate California so much? Because there have been certain suggestions being made. Sorry, Badger. You might end up next to China here before long. Let's see. It
turns out our leftists are just as insufferable as their leftists.
Yes. Oh, no. Okay, it disappeared for me. Me, when someone from Japan asked why Americans hate California so much. Also, is this Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers? It kind of looks like
him. Wow.
It's kind of weird. I did not know that was the thing. Yeah, but basically just we are getting to inform Japan about California. Oh, yes. It's a lot. Yeah. It's a very interesting place. I should probably scroll past that for now. People explaining San Francisco poop apps. They're lazy, good for nothing tricksters.
Hard R tricksters.
Too many Marxists, says a senator. All right, moving along. Now, what really matters. Sorry, what's the itty bitty titty committee? I'm so curious, I can't sleep.
Little tits, peach tits deserve love too.
Okay. Yes, as long as there's an ass. When I first started studying English, I was chatting with two American girls, and then I referred to breast as tits. They laughed and told me, don't say tits. So I asked, why is tits no good? And both of them warned me, just don't say tits, okay? Ever since then, I haven't used the word tits. It's about time I can say it again. And then it's all the discussion of like, you know, tits are sexualized, boobs are casual, breasts are medical, and just a lot of like boob enjoyment going on.
I feel like tits is more casual than sexual. Titties is sexual. Tits sounds like a nickname.
Yeah,
hey,
well,
tits,
it is a bit more crude, but then someone here points out though that men say it with men and it's fine, and women call them tits with other women and it's fine, but you shouldn't call them tits publicly.
If I say breast, I'm talking about chicken, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, I love a lot of recommendations. Tits is a bit vulgar. Try bazongas, jubblies, or knockers.
Much better. Much
better. Yes,
better. Teaching
Japanese slang for boobs. This is what the internet was made for. Well, actually, it was made to spy on all of us, but this is what we then turned it into. Oh. It's beautiful. All right, moving on from bazongas. Also, I will say I do have some various super chat rewards if anyone is interested. And I think this is the last one. As a Midwesterner, I really appreciate this. If StreamYards will pull it up, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Ordered ranch dressing. I know it's Hidden Valley Ranch, Badger.
Which is the correct ranch, but you just got to use the powder and then make it yourself. It tastes so fucking different than the bottle version.
Really? What do you mix it into? Water? Milk?
No,
eggs?
mayo and buttermilk.
Buttermilk? What is even buttermilk?
Cultured milk. You never had buttermilk?
Yes. Now, if you want to hear me ask stupid questions about cooking, make sure you stay tuned for Jessica Lindstrom's Baking Bad on Sunday. We're doing
great
cupcakes. No ranch. All right. Now, this one I thought you would be excited about. Did you see?
The Bob Lazar, or that he's on with... I was watching his documentary last night.
Yeah, I saw you reply. to Gary, and then he just dropped another Joe Rogan Experience video.
So, yeah, it's nothing new if you know Bob Lazar, but it's new in the sense that they've done recreations of what it looked like to him. So there's like some AI footage, it had to have been AI, of him looking young and walking through the facility and recreations of the different things. And it's told, as one long story as opposed to bits and pieces that we've gotten throughout the years.
I thought Stephen King was the lesbian Stephen King.
Stay then.
So, for those of you into the woo-woo, which I assume most of us are, we about to get some like government approved alien or UFO leaks or reveal or something coming soonish, it seems.
Everything that's come out has backed up his story over the past 20 whatever years. So
yeah. All right, moving along. I thought this was old news, but Viggo Mortensen officially being recast. I thought we already knew that, Badger. I actually wanted to check with you. I thought we already knew that.
I mean, we know that because we pay attention to all this shit, but it's just officially confirmed of what we knew.
And then everyone's throwing this kid around again, which we already
talked about this. Seemed to be the key person. Yeah, we know too much. We say it too early, and then we forget about it. Then everyone else hears about it. It's like, we talked about that 2 weeks ago.
Yes, we're talking about important stuff here, like heavy butt cream. Moving along. So, obviously, Snape hasn't gone over very well. And I watched someone who does AI face swap videos got popular doing Star Wars, where he would review Star Wars movies as like Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon and Anakin. Quite funny. Bit of a lefty. And by bit of a lefty, I mean a lefty. He lives in London. He's British, lives in London, and is a comedian. And if you know anything about like British comedians,
how's he not in jail?
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're a bunch of crazy lefties. Yeah, exactly. Well, he put out his video, I think it was yesterday, but I just saw it today, where he also has like Dumbledore and Snape, and they do some Harry Potter. His Snape looks like Alan Rickman. And they make jokes about it. So the lefty, it's too much for even the lefty. And then I went down the comments, and it just sounds like one of our comment sections, basically. No one is happy with this. You people are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Possibly one of the dumbest decisions they could have made.
Yes. At this point, I would argue it's not how much millions they lose with that decision, but how many tens of millions they could potentially lose. Especially over like the decade and a half it's going to take. That they're never. I feel like we're gonna have either Terminators or post-apocalyptic. Like we're not even gonna have like technology before they can manage to finish all. Oh no,
we'll have Project Bluebeam go into full effect any day now. Stephen Greer out there saying that we've shot down thousands of them, and they're gonna fake a alien intervention at this point, an alien invasion. Yeah. Good luck. So much fun things are gonna happen.
I'm not looking forward to this fourth turning.
Or nothing will happen at all. And fucking 8 years from now, you and I will be like, can you believe they made it? Can you believe they made 45-year-old Irwin or whatever the fuck? And in my 50s Badger. Can you believe it?
I don't think I'm going to make it through what's coming. I'm irresponsible and I say things I'm not supposed to. So if you want to support me while I'm still on this world before we have to all turn into freedom fighters, please consider sharing this stream today. I worked very hard on putting Gary's face on Supergirl. Please, chat. All right, moving along. Also, as I said, I'm not a grifter if I give you hot Asian chicks in return, right? Just throwing it out there. Moving along. Now, this... I think we already know this one? An Animorphs by Ryan Coogler.
Like when it was small down there, it looked like a foot or something like that with the toes getting sequentially bigger. I was like, what the fuck is that?
And are they this? He's exec producing.
Oh,
so it might be an Ironheart situation.
I remember this from the actual books.
Oh, you thought he was gonna write a book and shit?
I would have been so impressed if he had written a book. Yes.
So my thought is the black character, because obviously they're going to all be black characters. Are they going to turn into a gorilla or a lion?
Well, lion is the spiritual animal, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But like, we need someone who's big and strong, right? And what else they going to turn into but a
Tell me
ridgeback?
about your horse cock.
I didn't even put that one together. Oh my god. It's a Black Snape situation all over again. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Moving along.
Some leftover ones, yes.
Possibly. Now, Project Hail Mary. You saw it twice, right?
Almost
What if
watched it a third time.
Oh, well, I wonder if this will convince you to watch it a third time. What if I told you could watch it while also listening to the director's commentary?
That's not something I want to pay for in the theater. If I go to the theater, I want the big sound and then I'll listen to that when you can watch it on streaming.
Theater Ears app will sync with the screen. Theater Ears app.
I've never heard of that. But thank you for the option. Thank you for the option.
Pass.
But yeah.
I'd rather go in the seats that do this to me, please, and thank you.
Yeah. D-box.
Oh yeah, is that what it's called? Have you ever experienced D? Have you ever
I'm not
gotten
going
D?
in any box. It's going to give me the D. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm pretty sure the subs in the premium theater is like blown, and so when it gets really bassy, like it flubs or it shakes everything. Honestly, it makes me feel like I'm in the D box sometimes. All right, moving along. Oh, I quickly checked Badger. I quickly checked. It's gonna lose like 100 million or more, Badger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like this timeline. Ryan Gosling exits Everything Everywhere All at Once, directing duos next.
The Daniels.
Movie.
Yes, I saw this, which
I was interested.
maybe he realized. No, but that's
What?
good on him. Maybe
What
he
did
realized
he-
it was not going to be great or that it was going to significantly delay. And so it's a scheduling thing.
Well, yeah, it's being called a scheduling thing, but
Well, they always
you're
say a
arguing.
scheduling thing.
You're arguing it could be creative differences. They were going to
It
gay him up too
Could
hard.
be that he realizes, my dudes, I'm on a fucking roll and I'm not going to ruin my hot streak with some shit that's going to polarize everyone. So who knows? But yeah, it was probably just scheduling.
I would like to
happens.
imagine. Yes, he's super duper based. Now, I wanted the Ryans to save Hollywood after Deadpool and Wolverine and all those great commercials Ryan Reynolds was doing. And then his bitch wife had to ruin it all. And she pretty quickly, I think a lot of us realized, oh, she is the one in the wrong here. And now, yeah, it's been thrown out or like gutted or whatever. She fucked up her career and her husband's career.
The real Gossip Girl.
Me too it up. You stupid bitch. I'm sorry. She's now on the shit list. Brie Larson, like she has taken Brie Larson's spot on the shit list officially. And I mean, what Amber Heard, she ran off to Europe, right? So I'll put her in limbo. She went, yeah.
She exiled
in
herself
exile,
properly.
so.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
She wants to apologize to Johnny someday and come back where she's totally naked all the time in a movie. We'll talk about it. Stay away from the bees.
Oh, wait. Well, no, maybe she'll do some French movie and then she'll be nude in that.
Just saying, there's a pathway to redemption.
Yeah. And Brie Larson has showed us that path. Super Mario Galaxy. Critics hate it. Kada wasn't enough substance
Not enough
in his
feet.
children's video game movie created by the Despicable Me studio.
Okay, hold on. Because you just said it, and I will agree with... Unfortunately, I'm going to agree with Mahler. We got to stop saying it's for kids because that's a horrible fucking excuse. Because I watched a bunch of things that were for kids, but they also were written really well, had a bunch of heart. No one says Lion King or Aladdin is for kids because they're good fucking movies. Batman, the animated series, for kids because they're fucking
Lion
good.
King and Aladdin and all those Disney movies are for kids. I said it.
Right, but clearly aimed at everyone. So that's just, it is lazy to just say, it's for fucking kids. We don't have any higher standard. That is a truth. This may not be that situation, But I don't like now when people just say, "Oh, it's for kids." It's just dismissive, and it means you didn't have to try. When you do, it's possible. You could do both.
I like the 3D.
Yeah. Well, you got a whole nother thing where you just add a whole extra points for 3D. They leave theater at some point, and you don't have 3D as a extra booster. So you got to be good without the 3D. Your hot chocolate has to taste good without mounds of whipped cream on top of it.
Yes, and it does.
Yeah,
because it is really enjoyable.
No, that's just smaller. That's just smaller.
Yeah, the guys who hate everything tend to hate everything.
Toy
I watched
Story,
The Prestige,
you know what it is.
and it was the worst dog shit I've ever fucking seen. So I thought I couldn't think less of his opinion, and then I watched The Prestige. So yeah, Super Mario Galaxy.
It'll make
if you watch the first one, then yeah, I easy recommend for this. And if you can stand the 3D, I'd recommend seeing it in 3D. Yeah, I really enjoyed myself. I'm glad I'm capable of enjoying things, unlike some people. I feel kind of bad for them, like, genuinely. Super Mario Galaxy movie, 59 million two-day U.S. coom ahead of Super Mario Bros. Wait, what? And open in similar situation, same time on a Wednesday. So how hard is it cooming? Also, shout out to Zendaya and Robert Pattinson getting 1.7 mil in previews. Honestly, more than I expected. Super Mario Bros. 1.35. So it's cooming harder than this currently. And what's important, that Project Hail Mary didn't have the international, higher than that domestic. So we'll see how this looks. If it's just popular here, probably won't be cooming to 1.5. But if it keeps going like this, we could do some hard cooming. It just keeps cooming. So
we get our Star Fox movie. And...
No, anime. And I definitely thought it was a better movie than Zootopia 2. I thought it was a little boring. It was fine. I thought Mario Galaxy was good. And then, of course, we got still at that 41%. Got the 5,000 plus ratings in. So it's still low, but I'm assuming this has also been review bombed a bit.
But is it just possible that it's not as good as the first one?
It's as good or better. People just it's the Netflix season 2 situation we get with the consensus people. Like, it's not possible for like sequels to be good, like, because they tell themselves, because a lot of times they aren't good. Yeah, I maybe it's how they were raised, or something's wrong with their brain, chemical imbalance. I don't know. Some kind of complex. But yeah, I definitely thought it was better than Zootopia 2. And I didn't really think I don't really care for Zootopia 1 or 2. And now Charlie Day, after being a dumbass and getting baited so hard yesterday, finally actually says something intelligent, and fan cast him Danny DeVito as Wario, which,
yeah,
I mean, if you're doing live action Wario, I can only think of one person who should do it. He might be a little old these days.
Well, I assumed he meant like the voice.
Yeah.
Which he'd be fine. Hearing him do a bad Italian accent would be fun.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Oh, that was nightmare fuel.
Kotaku. So, did you see I'm not a furry, but after seeing Star Fox,
yeah, they all want to fuck. They want to fuck Star Fox. Yeah.
So they whipped out another one. Can you see from the color of my face what it's about?
Mm-hmm.
Bowser, I know what you are. Bisexual.
It's a turtle?
Wood chipper gif. Yes, of sorts. The Koopas, they're turtle adjacent. Flash, I think people like the guy who wrote this should be locked up in prison. I think that might be too moderate. Why are you speculating on the sexuality of a kid's video game villain? Disgusting. You definitely don't need to be near schools or kids, says Gunho Mag. Marvin, this is a kid's movie for fuck's sake. Let me sexualize a kid's video game character. This is the author of said article. You can't hate journos enough, and games journos. I don't even think I qualify them as journos.
Yeah.
Do I want to? Yeah, I know. It's Always Sunny. It's so good. So, like, please don't ruin it, Charlie Day. You got baited so hard. So this drag queen for Drag Race Philippines dies. So I want to get a little good news in there. But I mostly brought this up because when I was at the bookstore the other day, I almost thought about never going back because a couple of the male employees were talking about how much they love RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh.
And all of the different characters and stuff like that. I said several F slurs out loud that they probably should have heard. The customers around me heard them.
Well,
I thought about never ever going back again.
let me just say that I disavow that, and it's wrong to sexualize cartoon characters, but also Lola Bunny could fucking get it. There, I said it, all right? Freak flag. Out and wide, and you agree with me. She knows what she was doing with them blinking eyes.
I disavow that, you damn furry. Human supremacy. No, you just put a hottie in the Lola Bunny costume. But if it's actually Lola Bunny, that's problematic, Patrick. Imagine very soft, but problematic. Now, okay, so I saw this. Hopefully, if anyone gets epilepsies or anything, don't look at this. So it's...
Make me blind? What are we doing?
So they're actually the same shape, and it's not moving. But it sure as fuck looks like it's moving everywhere.
Looks like they're moving... I don't like
yeah,
it.
but that's the thing is they're not moving. And they're staying the same size.
Me to have a schism or whatever.
Yeah. After the tranny, I wanted to try to de-brainwash you guys with that. That was courtesy of Japan, so you all like hentai now. So congrats.
Blind.
Yes. And are now, you're welcome. That was meant to blind you so you didn't have to look at Millie Alcock. So this is discussing film, who normally does some shilling. So this is them putting this out as like promotional stuff. And I'm pretty sure they stole it from this Badger. I'll throw it in private chat. We got a minute 20 behind the scenes video of
We will be
Supergirl.
grifting tonight for me to get a Badger onesie. They have to exist. I'm sure they do.
I like the idea. So, this is the kind of stuff we're seeing as promotional. Awesome. I can't wait. Okay, I haven't seen any of this. Right. I scrolled through it a bit enough to see James Gunn was in it. So,
okay.
Roll clip.
Supergirl was raised on a chunk of a disintegrated planet. People were dying all around her. She's not Superman, and she's definitely not Clark Kent.
Supergirl's fueled by this pain, fueled by this hurt.
What?
I think people are expecting a sidekick film to Superman, like she's kind of in the periphery of his world. But what they're actually going to get is a really kick-ass Supergirl.
All right, is a complete force to be reckoned with.
She's not afraid to punch everyone in the face.
Millie brings this rock and roll vibe to the character.
Millie is absolutely killing it. She's immediately inhabited this character in the best way. I couldn't imagine anybody else in this role.
That's the director? I'm sorry, I gotta hear that one.
Rock and roll vibe to the character.
Millie is absolutely killing it. She's immediately inhabited this character in the best way. I couldn't imagine anybody else in this role.
Slur.
Funny. That's what I've been calling you.
Touche.
It's almost over, guys.
It's a really empowering
Is that
story.
Lobo flying through space?
One about resilience. You can be your own hero.
Yeah. So how did the punk rock go for the first one?
What's crazy is that she's literally had like a bunch of different origins, and only they went with the one. They went with the one where Kandor is split off and everyone dies and is horrible and depressing, as opposed to her just leaving at the same time and the planet blowing up and that's it.
So do you think it's going to start with like everyone dying? Is that going to be the opening?
It's going to be the opening of her on fucking Kandor on Krypton and getting crypto, and then her dad putting her in the pod and telling her to watch after her cousin, and then leaving as the shield partitions them off.
And then stays negative, and then she saves the doggy, and somehow is it going to end positive, do you think? You got that piece of shit?
To Kandor. She also flies a fucking horse through space.
We're going to get some Thor space goats or whatever. Oh my God, I am increasing.
She fucking flies a horse through space. It is a goddamn road trip movie.
It's going to be a, like, Morphed Clark riding the horse on the beach scene.
Yeah, it is. It is a road trip movie.
No,
that's your movie.
Yeah, there's Gary right there.
Waiting for a fucking space bus.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Bruce Leroy Jenkins, we're two. Yeah. I'm just here for Gary. Did I miss him? Yeah, he had to go get ready for FNT. Or as he calls that, post-pre-FNT. Space horse fight.
Bro.
Oh, it's tight. Okay. Fat Lava likes space horse.
It's like a Kryptonian fucking horse or whatever, and it can fly.
Disney 2 added the like cosmic horse. I didn't hate him. He helped run a game show with the tentacle face guy. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. I'm rooting for this to fail, and I don't think I need a lot of luck on my side. I'm trying to suss out. Going to be a failure.
What did this? I almost used a different word. What did this lovely lady, Anna Noguera, take out of this? What did she adapt into the screenplay and then add in Lobo that's not there?
Yeah,
Sid.
I'm not sure I trust her to pull this. Oh, I didn't yet get Super Sid.
Why are you owning her body?
And this is what, inspired the thumbnail. Man, it's not the best marketing. Yes, embrace tradition, reject modernity.
Yes.
We didn't know what we had. Chat, have you considered hitting that thumbs up? Have you considered unlocking some of our beautiful Asian women? Now, I was just explaining this to Badger. Grok actually just got an upgrade. Quality mode. A massively improved new image model. Try for realistic cinematics. I've been seeing a lot of people like do comparisons, and it's looking pretty damn good. And as far as like writing prompts to be more cinematic and stuff, apparently it's doing a better job of actually following the prompts. So people are creating some really interesting shots. It's still, it's still Grok doing AI videos. The explosion looks good. The physics of it, like the roof explodes pretty well, right? I'm not sure why there's an explosion there, but like we're getting a little physics. I'm not sure where the water or whatever rains down comes from, but like, oh, was that broken glass? Maybe we're getting there a little bit.
There's water in the gutters, I guess. It's getting better and better, and people aren't even realizing they're watching AI a lot of the time.
Yeah, like we make fun of, like parents, grandparents falling for AI on Facebook, but we all going to be falling for it here before long. You love to see it. I hope we survive long enough. Yeah, wait, Elon. Sheriff Sweeney.
Power Girl.
See it. So yes, it's moving along nicely. For those of you who like all these AI videos, probably gonna be seeing a bunch here. Oh, okay. Back to Supergirl. So they put out, or they know they're about to put out something shit that people aren't gonna like. So they preempt it with I'm Papa Asidu, and people were mean to me on Instagram for being Black Snape. Or with Kenobi and such. Of course, we got it with Supergirl. Oh, they're gonna treat me as an object. Well, that's just one step. You have to have the next part that comes after, which is the article in the trades about the backlash to the backlash to the backlash to the backlash. Shut the fuck up. Supergirl star Millie Alcock just proved her point about fan backlash. I said the fans were a bunch of horrible chuds, and then they were a bunch of horrible chuds to me. The article.
It's very
tiring,
She-Hulk.
fatiguing. Oh yes, She-Hulky.
By the way,
Yes.
the platinum figure for McFarlane's Supergirl movie is the CW Supergirl with a better face sculpt, and I'll be getting that one instead.
Yes, please. I am going to be seeing a lot of this for $8. I actually got to go through a bunch of Star Wars stuff at Ross the last time I went. For a second I thought about getting a John Not in a Wood for $4, but
By the way,
just
and I
couldn't
saw
bring
some
myself
people
to it.
yesterday on Drinkers when we were talking about this. The first couple seasons of CW Supergirl are good. Just like the first couple seasons of Flash and Arrow are good. It wasn't until like 2 or 3 seasons in that they went super fucking insufferable girl boss because they had different writers. But the first 2 seasons are good.
Political.
Yes, all that woke political bullshit. But she's a
parents
good Supergirl.
My parents watched that Supergirl, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
There's a while where my parents were watching more superhero stuff than I was.
No, Melissa Benoist is exactly what you want from a Supergirl. Pretty, smart, fun, not insufferable, not to see you next Tuesday, respects and loves her cousin, doesn't call him a bitch.
Jimmy got ginger-sided in that one?
Yeah, Black Olson.
Yeah. All right, and then this is why we complain about this crap. Alcock is getting ironic backlash for pointing out that young women in franchise projects get backlash. Rachel Zegler, Sydney Sweeney, Jenna Ortega, Melissa Barrera, and Bella Ramsey can probably relate. Sydney Sweeney gets backlash? How? Jenna Ortega? Didn't someone get mad that she was like, didn't like Israel or something? I don't even remember what she did. How are you going to put Sydney Sweeney and Rachel Zegler right the fuck next to each other?
I feel like we're not even clear what the fucking backlash. The basic thing was like, hey, how do you feel about people having opinions about you due to House of the Dragon? And she's like, yeah, I'm used to it. Me just existing in the space. It's like, right, but you're playing an established character with defined looks. That means people are going to give you comparisons to them. We do it to male characters all the time.
Yeah, Drinker went a little viral with his, because there was the broad who complained that she was told to suck her stomach in. And then he's like, here's what men do for movies.
Right, they don't like hearing that.
No.
They don't like hearing that at all.
So, yeah, essentially it was she's not trying to save the world, she's just trying to save her own. That's not what we wanted. This film is an excellent reminder that the world can be crumbling around you, but you can be the hero of your own story. Which sounds like a studio PR talking point drafted by ChatGPT. Oh, you just bullied Millie Alcock. Oh, Chud. Or the way she handled being asked if she's spoken to other actresses. I hadn't seen this one. But she's like, yeah, I didn't talk to the other Supergirls. They're just people living their lives. It's not like we have this blood bond. Do you think she needs to talk to other Supergirls?
It's always nice when they do that in one way or another.
But you do that for like some nice PR marketing. She doesn't need to talk to the other Supergirls. I don't totally disagree with her, but you do it for the good PR, whereas this has just been bad PR, even if she isn't totally wrong about it. All right, do you want to pull up the CW baddie? Is that what's happening down there?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, is this the figure? Oh,
that's the platinum version, which they just turned into the CW version. So, unironically, I would take this over the other one.
Theatrical release. Oh my god.
Deluxe.
You're an evil chud, and I can't believe you think you own her plastic body. Then came this exchange. We're asked about House of the Dragon, a famously fickle Game of Thrones fandom. It definitely made me aware that simply existing as a woman in that space is something that people comment on. We have become very comfortable having this weird ownership of women's bodies. Like, oh, no, just don't say the weird ownership of women's bodies, you idiot. I can't really stop them. I can only be myself. Like, just get rid of this crap and you would have been fine. And then her statement seems inarguable.
Seems that way, but it's not.
It's not. Yeah. All the quotes, Alcock signaled to everyone that this film is going to be garbage. If anyone had any doubt, she has dispelled them. So we saw her pre-attacking the fan base, which from pattern recognition tells us it's going to be shit. We pointed out, and then they used that as saying that, like, we're attacking them and that we just wanted to hate it from the beginning when really we're just pattern recognizing. And they're the ones who shot first with the attacking the fan base. And then, similar to what cry bullies always do, then they're like, oh, why are you bullying us? All we did was call you basement-dwelling chuds. Badger?
It's real simple. You just answer the way Henry did when they asked him about toxic fans. Oh, I don't think they're toxic. Anytime you're dealing with franchises like this, people have a lot of passion about it, and that's their right as fans. That's it. All we can do is do the, and then you say the line about all I can do is be myself.
Literally have ChatGPT write it for you. Yes. And then, yeah, they know their movie's going to suck. We know they'll blame men as always. They pre-blame men. Yes, we know they're going to blame men because they pre-blame them, even though we're going to be the only ones who fucking see this garbage. I'm like genuinely, well, I'm currently in the I really don't want to see it phase, but I feel like I will enjoy making fun of how bad it was. But like, if I didn't have this like here to talk about it and make fun of it, I feel like it would just spending money, like hard-earned money on it. Oh, I don't recommend it. And then, yeah. And then in blah blah blah, yeah. Let's see. They're making fun of her looks. Gay. She's facing ridicule because she preemptively attacked the fans. Correct. She deserves the bullying and she deserves the much more that is coming. The floppage is coming. And then yeah, it's all ironic. Blah 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 blah. All she did was be mean to the chuds, and then they chudded out on her, and blah blah blah. I don't really care anymore. Blah blah. Sydney Sweeney. Ooh, blah blah. I don't care anymore. Moving along. Hell. Appreciate you all being here.
Chud is a slur.
It is. Also, I added. I think I added the movie to the wheel. So, the Bugle Daily is back. Already getting death threats. Already going viral for making big boobied women.
Wow. A black guy calling for someone to be hung?
Hold on, let's see. I may have reported some post. Oh, no, wait. The post is unavailable? Did Bugle Daily get his post taken down? Let's see.
No. It doesn't exist.
Did he delete it? All right. Well, he made Supergirl, but made her really busty. And it had lots and lots of impressions, and now I don't see it. I might just be retarded. I may just be retarded. But yeah, our boy, the Bugle Daily, has been back for like 3 or 4 days. He is already pissing off all the right people. So make sure you send your love to Bugle Daily. He's probably going through it at the moment. Let's see. He's still just memeing. Yeah, he's he's doing the Lord's work out here. All right, moving along. I saw you all talking about it in chat. Stuttering Craig. Apparently, the Sidescrollers social media manager went on a bit of a blocking spree / emotional meltdown last night. So they have been fired. So we like to complain about particularly like video game social media managers and how they behave awfully poorly. Well, if we're going to call them out and say they need to be held to account, we should probably hold our own to account. And we always try to look at, like press releases and how you handle stuff. I feel like Craig is handling this pretty darn well. Effectively, we fired our, manager. What happened overnight does not represent who we are or how we operate. We don't go on blocking sprees. We don't act emotionally, and we don't treat a company account like a personal platform. We believe in free speech. We believe in open dialogue. And above all, we believe in representing our brand with professionalism, consistency, and respect for the audience that supports it. Yay. Sidescrollers is better than that. We will continue to be better than that. If you can't represent this brand with class, discipline, and hard work, then this isn't the place for you. In the words of the great Homie the Clown, homie, don't play that. Thoughts, Badger?
Good for
Yay. Them. And from what I am told, they made $12,000 on their stream. Which I think I might be feeling the effects of slightly at the moment.
God, my camera doesn't like that at all.
Yeah, so yeah, he had lots of people over there. They covered it on the stream, and the support has been overwhelming. And then this is what he put out on the Sidescrollers account. Pretty damn similar. Effective Media, our social media manager, is no longer with Sidescrollers. We spend a lot of time calling out actors, actresses, and public figures who do damage their own projects by acting unprofessionally or saying things they shouldn't. When I talk about standards, principles, integrity, a lot of integrity is holding yourself to that and then also holding others to those standards and those principles. And if you're going to call others out, you should call out your own people for doing the same thing. If we didn't hold ourselves to that same standard, we'd be complete hypocrites. Beautiful. What happened last night doesn't represent this brand, period. This isn't a personal account. It's a business, and it needs to be handled with discipline, professionalism, and respect. And then says basically the same stuff that Craig went on to say.
Bless.
Right? That pretty darn well
still
done.
Couldn't really explain it to you. Their social media manager started banning people for reasons.
I wish I had a social media manager to do bad things right now. I already have a social media manager, and he got my account banned for 12 hours the other day. I should probably fire him. So yeah, shout out to Sidescrollers. Their channel was under attack by their channel. Profit? All right, now, J.J. Abrams scaling down Bad Robot as he moves to New York. So even J.J. Abrams, really the story, all I care about is LA is fucking done. It's over. The Doom Loop. J.J. Abrams moving to New York. That's where he lives, apparently. So I get making it closer, but if LA was doing
completely fine over there, too.
Oh. Well, it just shows how bad LA is. But yeah. Mom Donnie's going to be catching up to LA very quickly if he hasn't already.
Running it.
Yeah, so shout out to Bad Robot.
Thanks.
Hope nothing but the best for them, and they stay as far away from our beloved franchises as possible.
Well, who cares? They've ruined them all anyway.
Yeah, so true, so true. All right, now, all right, we've been going a little quick because there wasn't shit to talk about. We might need to do a little stretching here. Jeff, please God help me stretch. Please God, I need help right now. Okay, or we're gonna just start going through my For You section and looking at Japanese people. Oh, they actually, Badger, in that article, they're talking about how you guys always bring up Sarah Connor and Ellen Ripley, and the argument was, oh, like 280s, like superstars, you always just want to use them as an example, and like it doesn't count.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry. You think they're prime examples? I think they're prime examples of patriarchy and fascism. IBEP, saving me. Thank you. I'm gonna put this membership towards firing my social media manager. You're fired. Appreciate
I
you.
routinely bring up Gina Davis too in The Long Kiss Goodnight. Or
wait, what?
As girls that were bosses that weren't girl bosses. How about Jennifer Garner and Alias?
You know, after following Japanese Twitter, I don't mind girl bosses as much. Been watching a bunch of anime recently, and for some reason, I'm a little more okay with girl bosses. Because they're attractive and likable and not bitches.
Fucking Princess Leia. Yes, Sam from SG-1. Every female character from all of the Stargate shows.
Star Treks, yes. But we're just a bunch of evil chuts.
Yeah.
Well, we can do two things at once, thank you. Now, Hollywood. They're finally realizing that tech and billionaires are going to own everything. So we already knew this. There's a couple, though, in here I didn't know. So Sam Altman is buying his favorite tech podcast.
Okay.
And he says he's fine with them reporting on OpenAI, openly. Do you feel like if Sam Altman buys your podcast, do you continue talking smack about OpenAI?
I'd ramp it up.
Okay, all right. Well then, hey, we don't have to
because
worry
Lex
about
Luthor
that.
buys the fucking news outlet. I'm not going to capitulate to him.
Yeah, it's a TBPN, a hot tech talk show apparently on YouTube, X, and other platforms. Tech Bros buying up podcasts now, and then. Of course, they do some complaining about Larry Ellison and Warner Brothers and CNN. This is one I didn't know. J price for $1.99 because you earned it. Thank you. Hold on. No, come on. I bet I can get one.
You know what they
Close.
find on money? Disgusting.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, it's been
Even
on my
fake
floor.
money. So that's what I mean.
I don't
I'd rather
vacuum
the
often.
Coke or fecal matter that you find on real money. God knows what they're finding on yours. Scatological.
Grogu fecal matter. Yeah.
The only price that matters right now, because yesterday, after shaming him for not inviting, he sent him an invite. He liked one of my posts and then super chatted to open bar, but never joined our pre-stream. The other price.
Oh, our Hayden Wayne
Savior
riding in on his white
Japanese horse.
His white horse, who happens to be an anime girl, riding in
comment.
over the hill to save the day. Oh, it's all gone. Taking out all those dirty grays, the Grateful Gamer, Scythian, Gus Bateman, Infina Scion. Infina Scion. That's actually kind of a base name. Benjamin the Rogue. Based. Real Estate Photo Video Sean S. One of my favorite super chatters, an OG. All right. Thank you, Hayden, for helping me stretch, because we don't have I don't have much else, and we have some clips for that, believe it or not. Actually, let's start. We have a bit of an interesting story. That was before Hayden found the button that made his arms work again. Here's after. Thankfully, an exorcist killed his laptop and he hasn't set it back up. So currently, he has no control over his hands. But they're not attacking him anymore, so silver linings. Appreciate you, Hayden. And yeah, make sure you join us all tomorrow for some anime and gaming, where we do things like talk about anime horse girls, but like in a super straight, manly way. Thank you.
Yeah, totally not weird at all.
Hater. Yeah. I have my Hayden and Jess shelf. This sits next to my free
I say Lola Bunny can get it, and it's weird, but the horse girls, sure.
Wait, where did she go? Did I kill her?
She rode away.
Oh no, I broke my.
Oh, he's lost his horse girl.
Oh, there. No, my Fuiwen. Yeah, it's mature. They call him her Fuiwen. It's the Wolfram Heart, $4.99. Show Sweeney. Yes,
Sweeney.
Yes, your wish is my command. Just have the classic. Oh, this is so far, I think, peak Sweeney. I haven't lost it. And then for Hayden, of course. Let's see. Oh yes. I'm telling you, Hayden. This is how we get ABF to not put the wasabi in the soy sauce when he goes. I'm telling you. If we can make him understand how much the Japanese love guns, I think we can get him to behave himself. Is that a Furby? She has a little Furby thing. I don't.
Think about it. What's the defining attributes of Lola Bunny? Bunny ears. and a puffy tail. So it's the same damn thing, you degenerates. Thank you. Thank you for my TED Talk.
Wait. Yes,
that was
I know.
That was good trigger discipline. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
She's kind of flagging the cameraman, but I guess it's down at an angle too. So
hey, she triple checked. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah. I'm just telling you, like, guys, put the wasabi in your soy sauce here, but when we go to Japan,
don't do it.
Let's respect these lovely young ladies.
You must be very polite.
Yes, thank you guys. Thank you for helping me stretch. Tomac for a tenner. Jessica
Yes.
Rabbit had standards. She chose her short king.
That's right. She likes Bugs because he makes her laugh. Just make him
Dude,
laugh.
that had to
everyone.
give so many kids like hope when they were younger. Wait, if I'm just funny, I can get Jessica Rabbit? Maybe. And also we got
He made her laugh. Yes.
all right, we got a clip for Tomac. Let's go with the classic. Also, Tomac chatters, if you did not see, we actually, I did Sydney Sweeney emote. It might be kind of hard to tell it's Sydney Sweeney because it's just boobs.
I don't care about oxygen. I need boobies, nothing more.
I've got a dragon down there. I've got a money gun. I've also got a spiked bat. I literally, I was like, I should do a dragon. And I'm like, well, why don't I just steal Dragonwise's dragon? So we have Dragonwise's dragon there, but it's, if you join us on a Tuesday and you want, you love something he said, you got it for that. Or you just want it as a normal dragon, please don't sue me. I didn't realize it, but he's actually got two little white owls. It's a very occult dragon. It's kind of based. All right, and then appreciate you all so much. We also have a dragon clip around here somewhere.
Oh, no.
Everywhere. And whoops.
Jeez, I wish there was someone throwing money around.
Speaking of people who throw money around, Jamie Dimon, this is the only thing I really want to get to. For those of you who follow my Tuesday streams, you probably know who Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan Chase is. Told Axios this week that he wants to start a media business, citing poor coverage of critical areas as a source of a lot of bad policy. I think media is critical. Media teaches everybody. Media's the great influencer. I don't want their JP Morgan Chase Plus streaming service, please and thank you, Jamie Dimon. Please, God, no.
Love to know how fucking. Let's see what their integrity is on that.
Yeah. So, like, what's he just want to do in like MSNBC, like business kind of a show, or what areas aren't being covered? That kind of worries me. There, not enough brain chip coverage. I don't like it, but. Guys, for those of us who love sci-fi dystopian movies and books and video games, I've got some really good news for you guys and some really, really bad news for everyone else. We're going to go through a sci-fi dystopia, guys. So prepare for it and learn to laugh so you don't cry. And if that doesn't work, just go follow Japanese Twitter and you'll feel a little bit better. It's like they just want us to be happy, Badger. I don't like the mask. I think we need to kind of shame them out of the mask. They do it for reasons that aren't like the COVID brainwash reasons we do it. So, but it does. That's like the only thing that kind of gets me a little bit like, I don't want to change you guys, but you're hiding way too many pretty girls under masks. Stop it. All right, moving along. Oh, we only got one more. Oh, this was good. Brian Cox, who played Stryker in X-Men and other various things. So he's 80 years old. So he just went off and complained about a bunch of different actors. Did you see this?
Saw that he said he thought that Johnny Depp was overrated.
Yes, and he actually goes through a bunch. And you hate journos. This one, a half decent one. It gets to Yeah, in the first, like, basically, essentially, like, paragraph, you're just reading this for the tea, so here it is. And it just quickly goes through each actor. So instead of making you, like, wade through a sea of ads for your ED, you actually get what you want. It's insane. Johnny Depp, Cox said he turned down a role in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise because he didn't want to work with the actor, who he called so overblown, so overrated. Okay. Now, Gary Oldman, who we enjoy here, thank you very much. He worked with them on on Darkest Hour, for which Oldman won an Oscar. Cox called Oldman's performance cobblers, which is Scottish slang for nonsense. Did you know cobblers?
No.
And a crowd-pleasing farrago, which means a mishmash. All right.
Darkest Hour is good. It's the only dark hour I approve of.
Yeah, because that's normally the kind of thing like I would hate, like a biopic about Winston Churchill. But I mean, is it like well crafted enough that someone like me would even enjoy it?
I really like it. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I know. It was
especially
acclaimed.
the scene where he's on their version of the subway, and he talks to the Brits around him about what they're thinking, and it's really well done.
You love to see it
because they're pressuring him to make peace with Hitler, and he's like, "No, fuck that. We need to fight." And when he asks the Brits around him what they think, it's a very good scene. It's a very good.
All right, so we still got some more stretching we can do, but Badger, I noticed where we're at. Tell people what we're doing tonight.
Inside the Badger Den with the Cabal and no unexpected guests, so we'll be able to really focus on what the hell we were going to talk about, because so fun. Yeah, tonight.
Yeah,
check it out.
Tonight. And then obviously we'll be back for some anime gaming tomorrow. And if you haven't watched my Reloaded video, almost hit 6K. So Operation Save Nerd Wars, it's a go. So make sure if you haven't checked that out, please do. Ian McKellen next. Wait, FNT already going?
No.
Okay. Ian McKellen. Cox was relatively polite by his standards, but just said that his performances are not to my taste.
Brian Cox sounds like an asshole.
Yeah, I know. Edward Norton he called a pain in the arse. Yeah, I know. And if you like, has he been in many good movies? Enough good movies to say this. Kevin Spacey, a stupid man. Margot Robbie, he kind of negs her in Wuthering Heights. Margot Robbie is far too beautiful for that role. So it's like, you're beautiful, but you got the wrong role. Kind of a neg. Quentin Tarantino. Fuck you, Hollywood Reporter. Meretricious, defined as apparently attractive, but having in reality no value or integrity. Cox added, when directing, I like to honor the actor's performance. He directed one movie. With the Quentin Tarantino film, what you see is all Quentin Tarantino. Rossi, what you got any guesses for Rossi?
Unicorn?
Ooh, close. What would a unicorn jump over for a pot
rainbow?
Of gold? A rainbow indeed. Shout out, Rossi. Appreciate you keeping the lights on. And then he's like, let's talk Donald Trump too. Trump doesn't give a shit about the people. He's only interested in the oil. There's just sheer fucking greed motivating him, nothing else. The idea he's liberating people is nonsense. And then he adds, I just filmed a bunch of ads for McDonald's Happy Meals. But he talks all this shit and then he's like, oh yeah, I just did a bunch of McDonald's ads.
And if you listen to Trump, he actively doesn't give a fuck about the oil in Iran because we have the oil from Venezuela and we've been drilling. In fact, he so doesn't give a fuck about it. He told Europe, hey, we did all the work for you. You fuckers take that over and run the Strait of Hormuz. Whatever.
Yeah, he's an absolute maniac these days. It's kind of insane talking to him. But if you'd like to hear more about that, make sure you join us on Tuesdays.
Yay.
All right. They not live yet?
No.
All right.
They're not live.
And then, so he just, made a new film called Glenn Rothen that he directed. So he directs one movie and then he's giving people directing advice. Rossi dropping membership, hitting Deeds nuts. Appreciate you, Rossi. And we actually, we actually have a new clip for that as soon as I figure out where ours are.
Thank you, man. That's awesome. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah.
He's gonna move his staff out of the way when he hugged him.
No, he just didn't want to do the accidental turn both ways and side swipe kiss. That would have been terrible, right, Rossi? That would have been horrible if that accidentally happened on purpose. All right, now a little more. Succession. You ever watch Succession? Apparently, he's in Succession. I guess some people like that. Okay,
He's
so yeah,
Agamemnon in Troy, and we like Troy.
Yeah,
and Stryker.
He's the short, fat one, Agamemnon, right? Okay.
And he's in Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis and Sam Jackson, which I always talk about. But
I get my Agamemnon's confused sometimes. But the Long Kiss Goodnight, have you guys maybe watched that one yet?
I think I've mentioned to you multiple times, but it's definitely should be a watch.
Good night. All right, it's on there. Yes, I've been knocking out some good ones and some not so good ones. We'll be discussing on Sunday Barbarella, Masters of the Universe, big fan of both. Highlander 2. We'll have some things to laugh about there. Zardoz. Kind of terrible, but like really good sci-fi dystopia like story in a lot of ways. Badger, you okay?
No, he's not the original Hannibal Lecter. He played Hannibal Lecter in Manhunter because they couldn't afford Anthony Hopkins.
Duh.
He's Timu fucking Hannibal Lecter.
Poor guy. All right, let's see. We're still
they're not. Yeah.
Chat.
It's Drinker. So. Oh wait, did they just start? Okay, they just started.
I need some help. Okay, thank God.
You're lucky they just started.
Woo! All right, thank you for helping with all of the stretching, chat. I said it for an hour. Absolute pleasure to have you all here. If you'd like to see more professionalism like this, make sure you join us tonight on Badgers and tomorrow for some anime and gaming. Appreciate you all. Thanks for keeping the lights on, and we will see you later.
Republican. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Good, then get the hell out of my life. Who needs you? Beat it. Leave me alone.
I needed to get rid of the human garbage, otherwise known as my best friends.
Come on.
Bonnie, how do you keep getting back in?
Well, bye.
If we're not back by dawn, call the president.
This sounds a little threatening. All right, appreciate you all, and congrats to Hayden for winning Super Chats today.